today is the perfect weather to test boat engines. It is nice, it's warm, the sea is nice, it's October, but I'm not doing that today. It's a windy day, once again. It's October, and yesterday it was so beautiful on the sea and everything, but today is a windy day. But I want to test my Parsum because I have only sailed with it once and that was not very good. So and I have my Johnson 4 horsepower long shaft with me also, because I wanted to test them both to see which one is actually the fastest one and which one is the best one. I know my Johnson sailed 19 kilometers per hour on my dinghy, and that was actually pretty good. It was hard to get it up and plan, but when it comes to plan, it was also sailing good. So now I'll go to the sea and test the engines. The Parsum has started up, and where I am right now is nice and easy, not much wind, but when I'm going a little bit more out, there's wind. So let's have it warm it up and have a speed test on the Parsum 5 horsepower here. This is all 11 kilometers an hour. And it's still pissing water. The Johnson started up very easy. Spitting water, so that's good. It looks like drips, but when I'm doing this, it's easy out. And let's see what this engine can do. I actually hope that it is better than the Parsum. The sound and the noise of this one is almost the same as the Parsum. And the Parsum is actually a 4-stroke and this is only a 2-stroke. And this is all it got. What a fucked up thing. I could hear when I gave it some gas, it was I could hear something was wrong. So I looked at the engine and I could see some irritating smoke from it. When I saw that it was not pissing water anymore. So I was actually taking the gas off and right away, poof, it died. I didn't want to start it again because I know. And now I'm sitting a half kilometers from the place that I normally use. What I can see is over there. There's some guy coming in with a boat. So I will wait for them to get in here and then I will help me. Or else I have my oar so I can just row. I decided to do like this because there's a lot of wind and if I'm going out there, I'm not getting anywhere. So I'm just walking in and I got my long boots on, so that's okay. Let's take the half hour it will take to go in. Oh, finally in. I walked, I rode, I did a lot of things. And I think it took me a half an hour. The other engine is there. Because it's a 4-stroke, I couldn't get it lying so it would lie correctly in the boat because of the oil. And I hate myself to put it up there. But that's just how it is. Remember, always flush the engine when you get home and wash it off. Okay, conclusion about the Parsum. Am I disappointed? No, I am not, because the first time I sailed this engine here was for a few months ago with a guy that should buy the engine from me, and it was not performing as I expected it to. I actually expected it to sail a little bit faster on a little boat with 2 people. I sail with my 4 horsepower Johnson on my dinghy, a very big dinghy, weighs the same as this boat here, and I come up to 19 kilometers per hour. That is pretty much, so my expectation of this engine was much higher than it actually should be. So now I have tested this engine here, 10-11 kilometers per hour, nothing planing because it cannot do that with a small engine. And I tested the Johnson 4 horsepower on the same boat, and it come up to the same speed. So I am not disappointed at all. My expectation of a small engine just have to be a little bit lower than normally. I sail with the 10 horsepower, 15 horsepower almost all the time, so this is not going to disappoint me at all. I think that this is actually a okay, good engine. So, but it's still for sale. That's how it is. For now, I will end this video. I will go home and, but that's just how it is. Have fun, sail safe, and have a good day, my friends.